Hey, Ryan, I want to really thank you and Link Tree Services for taking some time to go over recent results and talk a little bit about what you guys have been getting. Thanks so much, Ryan. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Absolutely, Julian.
Okay, great. Our real goal is to be able to get some honest feedback from you. We know how important authenticity and transparency is to any business owner. And when somebody's coming in, I want them to be able to hear your honest opinion about working with us, the results that we've been getting you, and the impact, just so somebody else who's trying to make a decision, this is one more thing that they can use as a decision point. So
Uh,
with that being said, let's start really on a kind of a global scale. How would you rank us on a scale of 1 to 10 with 1 low and 10 high? How would you rank us as far as being likely that you would recommend to others working with us?
yeah, it's easy for me, Julian. That's an absolute 10. You guys have been fantastic to work with.
Okay. And if somebody's wondering, okay, so why is he saying 10? What would you say?
Yeah, look, I can go from A to Z and tell you so many different things that you guys are great at. But I think from day one, when we first started interacting, your knowledge of the business, how you and your team picked it up so quickly. I was new to the tree business myself, and I think we learned a lot of things along the way. But you guys quickly grasped this entire industry, and you made the process incredibly simple for me, and obviously took a lot of time off of my plate and effort from the marketing side of it. But I would say it really boils down to just the ease of working with you and your team.
That's awesome. One of the areas that we want to do is remove you from the advertising job completely so that we could get one, better results, and also we could be a little bit more efficient with it, working with the different companies like Google and Facebook and everybody else in being able to monitor it and making sure your dollars were producing better results. Have you noticed that we're getting high ticket jobs for you?
Absolutely. The one that sticks out in my mind, Julian, is the one we got a few months back. It was actually the largest job that we had
Hmm.
this year. I believe it was a little over $23,000 for one job. Again, the largest one we've had this year. And I think it was probably, if I look back in the business, it's probably the largest one we've had over the last couple years. And that's
That's
not
awesome.
the only one we've got. We've gotten a few large jobs over the last few months.
That's awesome. And you're noticing that we have a consistent fill of the pipeline, right? You have now a pipeline that's full because of the advertising that we're doing.
Yes, absolutely. I look at the call logs on a weekly basis to see what type of call volume that we're getting into our tree business. I speak to the team just to gauge anecdotally what their feedback is around our call volume, but it has remained very consistent since we've started doing the marketing through you and your company.
When you think of another owner, what would you say to another owner who's considering working with us? And let's say that they already have a marketing team in place, but they're looking around and maybe they want to consider, would this team be better than the team that I have? What would you say to an owner of that business?
Yeah, I think, Julian, that's pretty simple. One, as I mentioned earlier, you and your team, your understanding of this business is incredibly helpful. Two, I would say you take the guesswork out. Traditionally, the tree business is one that people are thinking in old ways of how to do business. I know when I joined in this industry, it was, hey, let's do yellow page ads. Let's do the diners and put our advertising on the placemats. It's an old way of thinking. But what you and your team brought to our company is the new age of marketing, something I did not understand. And you took that guesswork out for us. So if somebody's looking for the new way of marketing to consumers, using your company has been a blessing for us.
It's awesome. Thank you. When you see the difference, I know you guys had previously had a another digital marketing company that was doing some work for you, and they're a very large company and we're doing some generic work. But we recently compared the return on investment in advertising dollars. You were at around a 6 or a 7 previously, and now you're at 34. Can you explain what does that mean to you when you get to a place where you're for every dollar you're putting into advertising, you're getting $34 back in revenues? Can you explain what does that mean for you as a company, the impact there?
Yeah, look, every company has a marketing budget, right? And our business is no different than that. And we're trying to maximize the dollars that we spend maximize the efficiency of our teams. And when you're throwing dollars out there and you're not getting any type of return, or not even understanding that you're not getting the proper return, what we've realized through working with you and your team is that you can quantify. I can look at, hey, I'm spending this dollar and I'm getting this in return for it. So again, as I mentioned earlier, taking that guesswork out of doing marketing, because as I'm not a marketing major, but as I look at marketing,
Yeah.
it changes so frequently, right? The way you market, the best methods. And I think you and your team are on the cutting edge of that and have given us guidance along the way. And I look at even the months we've been working together here, was it been 8-9 months? I look at how things have even changed along the way because you've introduced new things to us that are, again, cutting edge, that has helped keep our company of some of these marketing efforts.
That's awesome. One of the things that we really wanted to do was to introduce new things. One of those things was the missed call appointment booking system that we introduced. Can you tell us a little bit about the impact and what you think that's done for your company?
Yeah, again, I'll use the word quantify. I can look at a report and see missed calls. I can see where those missed calls had gone, whether the consumer used the text messaging platform or they did not. But what it has allowed us to do is, with our call volume that we've been receiving, we've been contemplating hiring another admin to answer the phones. But with some of the text messaging that we've been doing now, it saves time for the woman that we have that is answering those phone calls, in that she can just look at a text message, even while she's maybe taking care of another call or servicing another customer or doing some paperwork. The text messages has made her more efficient in what she's doing. But more importantly, those are customers that I really don't know if I would have gotten to in the past. You miss that call, they might call another tree service. But now when they get that text message the moment we miss that call, they know that we are open, we're available to service their needs. And I think that speediness has helped us gain customers where in the past we might not have seen those customers before because we called them back too late, or we, quite frankly, maybe never even got to them.
Yeah. That's awesome to hear. And we've been watching that month by month, and from the time that we implemented the system and seeing the impact that it's having. How have the changes that we've made in the marketing affected your daily workload? Has it made it easier? Has it increased it? What has it done for you as the owner and for your team, would you say?
Yeah, the guesswork out for me, at least, and trying to determine what is the best way to market our business. And again, I'm somewhat new to this business too, and I really didn't know where to start. But you've given us that kind of cutting edge, that I mentioned that multiple times, cutting edge approach in marketing. So it's really taken the time off my plate where I can focus on other ways to grow this business, whether it's servicing customers better, whether it's looking for new opportunities or ways to service our customers. So not having to spend the time on the marketing has truly freed me up to help grow this business in other ways.
That's awesome. I think everybody's always worried, like, I'm going to hire a company, a marketing company, I'm going to pay them all this money, I'm going to get no results, and it's going to take a while. One of the things that's always important for us is to make sure we start getting immediate results so that a business owner can start to see a little bit of jobs starting to come in to help offset the costs and get break even as fast as possible. Can you say, from your experience, how long did it take from the time that we started really working and digging in with you guys until you started seeing a change in business picking up?
I want to say it was under 30 days. Believe it or not, I think it's because of the hands-on approach. I was in touch with you or one of your team members almost on a daily basis. And for me, or any business owner, you need to know what's going on in your business from every aspect. And I think having the data available from day one, those call reports, the missed call reports, helped us make some very quick decisions on what works best for our business. And again, staying in touch with you and your team on that daily basis, I think that's why we were able to see some results in such a short period of time.
I want to throw you a softball here. If anybody was watching this and there was something specific maybe that you wanted to say that would encourage another tree service owner about taking the plunge and giving us a shot. I know it's not an easy commitment. People are signing up for a good amount of time to become a partner and not just a vendor with us. What would you say to them if you can think of one or two specific items? What would you wish somebody would have said to you?
Yeah, I would say if you're a tree business owner out there and you're marketing with lawn signs and billboards and doing it the way they've done it for the last 20, 30, 40 plus years, you're probably not growing your business. Myself, I was looking to grow my business. So if you're looking to grow your business, start to look at new ways to market your company. And using Julian and his team has worked wonders for us. I'm confident it can work wonders for other tree businesses out there.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ryan. Have a great day. And we look forward to some of the new things that we've got up our sleeves for you in the upcoming months for this year and next.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Julian.
All right. Bye-bye.